Hey folks, welcome back to the channel, my friends, and welcome back to Marion. So I'm standing on top of the old AC tower. Actually, it is almost just a replica of what it used to be. It used to be over there behind me and tall. So yeah, that's really cool. That's some really cool stuff. But hey, that wind has really picked up. That cold front tomorrow that's going to bring severe storm theater. It's on its way. We're not going to get any severe weather today or tonight by the time we leave. It's going to be all coming tomorrow or maybe even overnight. So we're good. We're in the clear here. But we've already had quite a few trains, and most of them are from Norfolk Southern, including a local that was doing a push-pull. We just had a Norfolk Southern go through, big mix manifest, pounding the diamonds. Man, that was really loud. But anyways, hey, it's Marion. We're going to have a ton of trains coming, and once I get here, I'll get the video rolling. All right, everybody, stay tuned. All right, everybody, welcome back to Marion. What we got going on here? Looks like we got a train coming just out of the yard. I can't tell whether we got a green or what. I think we did. I think we have a green on the closest track to here. Sorry about the fence. Pull up. See if I can get out of the sun here a little bit. Might have another one coming, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Stand by, folks. to stop. And he stopped. Backing up now. I'm gonna cut the camera here. Wait for something to happen. Stay tuned. Alright folks, that train's still working the yard here. It stopped, gone forward and backed up in front of us a couple times. I just went ahead and cut the cameras. I don't feel like switching and filming and switching drain, whatever. It's all good. So we should have another train coming. As we have a high green for a signal. I can't see the signal. Right there, behind 1960 Gambit. There's that train. What we got here? awesome. My train's still doing its thing. Well, there goes that train way down there.
And there's this one coming.
It's still moving pretty good though. He's still coming out of the yard, so there's been a guy up an AC tower. He's just been standing up there for every train so nobody else can go up there. He's kind of hogging everything. This thing ever gonna end? You know what, I'm gonna think I actually see the end of this thing. Way down there. inches ever so closer. What's all that say? Well, there's that locomotive. Looks like they've tied down for the day. All right, there they go, folks. All right, stay tuned for me. We're well into the 3rd episode. All right, folks. Waiting for a while. We got another one coming. Southbound. Well, that was awesome. And there they go. Eastbound towards Norfolk International Terminals. UNIT. Hoping we get more trains soon. Been a little slow after those 2 CSX trains. We'll figure it out. Stay tuned, folks. Alrighty, folks, we finally got a CSX train over here coming. He doesn't have his ditch lights on yet, but he will. Looks like a mixed manifest down there. But I want to show you something. So we got a high green. We're going to catch him knocking that signal down. And this crossing here, right here, has an old mechanical bell. And you know how much I love those. So I'll catch that bell going off. He's not moving too fast, of course. Speed limit, I think, is speed limit is only 25 for trains. Look at that. Listen to that. He's got a high green, so man, listen to that thing's got the pewter valves on it. Pewter. I think those are pewter valves. I don't know what he's doing. He's got a high green. He's hitting the brakes. What a loser. Wonder what's going on. Okay, it's going back up. He's trying to catch him dropping that signal. He's got a high green here, so wonder what is going on. Well, it can't go anywhere without his conductor, so I guess we'll figure it out. Conductor's still down there. He didn't get back on the locomotive. From Rick and Morty. If you don't know what that's from Rick and Morty, a cartoon. another slow one here. I don't know what's going on. Perhaps maybe I should have my radio, but hey, whatever. Hey, look. There goes the jiggle. Everybody loves to jiggle. There are a bunch of emergency vehicles everywhere. I wonder what's going down. They're hitting the brakes here. Look at this. See if I can go wide angle on it and get a better view. Look at that. There's that weird bubblegum looking dude. Conductor's on one of those grainers right there. He's on like that third one down, I think. Third or second one. There he is. Well, I'm going to cut the camera and, well, hold on a minute. Sounds like he's turning the handbrakes. Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. Sounds like he's turning the handbrakes there. I'm just going to step off. Alrighty. Well, he's all the way up there.
Alright, you made a cut right there. Well, there's one of those homeless faces. Oh shoot, I've seen a bunch of those.
I think you set the handbrake on those 3 cars there. I don't know if he made the cut or not. All right, well, I'm gonna cut it. Wait for something to happen. Well, he made the cut at those grainers, the box cars, so I wondered if he's gonna pull forward all the way and then back down into the yard and come back out and get these grainers.
Go around the connecting track and back over through there to the yard.
Well, that would be my guess to what's gonna go on. Oh, there go the gates. We'll be here when they come back to pick those up. All right, everybody, keep it right here. All right, folks, that is going to do it for me today here in Marion, Ohio. Man, it was a great day, I'll tell you that. I'm not sure the full number of the trains we got, but it is up there. I'm gonna have to count stuff, but like I said, got enough for 3 videos, right? 3 episodes. That's all that really matters. I had a great day, and you know what? I cannot wait to come back up here, and it would be cool if we came up here again this year before it gets cold. But some point next week, I can't wait to hit the road again. I think I'm going to go down to Kentucky, maybe a High Bridge area. Don't know when that's going to happen, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen because the weather next week is supposed to be just as nice, or if not nicer, than it was this week. Well, tomorrow we got thunderstorms and rain coming, so you know, we'll figure it out. We'll play it by ear, and we might be back out Sunday then, because I don't think it's going to do anything Sunday. So, hey, anyways, like I said, it's time to pack up and hit the road, head back towards 1960 Gambit's La Casa, get my truck, and head to my house. So anyways, folks, with that, like, comment, subscribe, share if you haven't done so already. Hit that little alert button. You'll get the notifications for when I post. And if you have more time, please watch another video, because every video you watch really helps my channel, helps it grow immensely, and I really, really do appreciate that. Well, and also if you have time, watch a couple of those ads, right? Because that really helps. That really helps put gas in the tank, and I really appreciate that, folks. Anyways, until we meet again, out on the rails, have a wonderful day.